Alright, so I'm going to try a little hack that my wife found on TikTok for restringing a fishing reel. Basically all you just need is hopefully that's in the frame, just a pot like that. You gotta make sure it's got the hole in it for your fishing line. And just whatever line you prefer, you want to use for whatever rod. I know when I'm setting poles up for winter fishing, I usually switch to monoline, just because if you're using braid in the winter, it is going to freeze up on your reel really bad. And it's a huge nightmare and a huge fight. So I try not to do it. But for this, you just take your line, your spool, put it in the water, feed it through the hole in the lid. So if this works out pretty good, then I definitely have a new way for getting all my stuff restrung. A lot easier, definitely, than letting the reel kind of, or the spool fly all over the floor. So I'm working on getting this line set up for some ice fishing tomorrow, and already got my jigs set and ready for one of my poles. I'm gonna put another one on here. Finally getting to try out the brand new jigs and stuff that I got from the local company, Bad Dad's Jigs. So try them out tomorrow, and well, everything I've seen, they prove very successful. So I'm feeling pretty good about going tomorrow. So gonna be a few new things trying out tomorrow. That's gonna be those jigs and ice auger that my awesome mother-in-law got me for Christmas. So finally got enough ice this year to be able to go. And it's also kind of weird going to a lake in the winter instead of the river like me and my brother would normally do, but again, that's for burbot. So and I don't know how good that's going to show up, but I know every time I reline a reel, I always hook the line on that little mark right there on my reels. It makes it a lot easier to go to change it. You don't got to worry about tying it and cutting it and all that fun stuff, so saves time for me anyway. Plus, when you get up there in age, your eyesight isn't as good as it used to be, so it makes it a little bit harder to see. Alright, time to see how good this is going to work for me. And the nice thing is that this also helps the line memory, because you know the line's going to be getting wet. If you can do it with hot water, that'd probably work better to kind of loosen the line, stretch the line a little bit better, but if not, it shouldn't be an issue. And this is definitely a lot better. It's coming out of off the spool really nice and smooth. So definitely a huge time saver. So I think this might be my new go-to for restringing, putting new line on poles. I'm definitely liking it. So that was definitely a really good video on TikTok that my wife found. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be adding some more videos of heading out to the lake and hopefully hooking into some decent trout.